Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish.
And SpecificPixel.
And welcome back to the last stream of Pride Month this year.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, but I'm
time
glad
for Wrath Month.
it is time for gay wrath. But I'm glad that I get to spend it with you and with y'all. So let's get into some Chrono Cross. We're nearing the end.
God, yeah, we don't have too much more to go. As you guys may notice, I'm not over by the Seed of Eden.
Yeah, we have one thing we need to do first.
Yep. I need to do a quick party change. Where are you?
Does it actually matter, like, who's in your party?
Oh,
do you get, like, some special dialogue or something?
Yeah.
Might as well have her.
I don't think I actually... Did I show you guys the Tears of Hate and Love when we got them?
I don't remember if we did show those. There they are.
Here we are.
So yeah, a broken piece of the first dragon tier, the one that Link's used to steal Voltage's body in the Otherworld timeline.
Mm-hmm. And this is a broken piece of the other one that we used to get our body back.
Yes, in the home timeline, which we borrowed from Guldov.
And now it is time for us to use them. I forget who it was that said it, but somebody told us that if we use those, I think it was Jean here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Stina or Jean.
That we could use them to go get the Chrono Cross.
Yeah, she just casually mentions it.
Yeah.
And you might also recall me mentioning this waterfall earlier in the game, and we
Yeah.
didn't go to it because there's nothing else really there.
Well, not entirely nothing else.
Or there wasn't at the time.
So yeah,
There are folks just hanging out.
we've actually seen this place before in a cutscene. This is where Radius and Garai were when they found the Masamune.
Yeah. It was originally here. And you're right, I hadn't really noticed that before. I don't think I had paid attention to that, but that is where they come down.
Yeah, it was right over there.
Yep.
Where those explorers are, but we're not worried about that. Also, this place gives me the creeps because of the background and everything. I do not like it.
It looks
it's
like
very scary.
It looks like the what are they called? The Charred Council, I think,
the guys
from Darksiders.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
She does mention it. By the great dragon gods, the sacrarium of the divine dragon falls still exists. And it seems functional. It's just as the legends of old said it would be. What a blessing. Utilizing its power, we just may be able to create the Chrono Cross here. Try placing the two pieces of the dragon tier, the tier of hate and the tier of love, on these stands. I love how she just knows immediately how to do it. Like,
well, of course she does.
that's normal.
Yeah. Normal magic stuff. It's fine.
Great dragon gods, we are yet unable to utilize the altar. I know that we need the 6 dragon relics that offer up divine supplication. Could that legend be true? Is there a 7th dragon? And a 7th element? So that's really the only clue I think that you get to that.
Yeah,
To
it really
something
is.
that's coming down the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll come back here for the Chrono Cross in a little while.
Yep.
We wanted to show that off, and then we're gonna head straight back to the Sea of Eden.
Since we've got a little bit of a jaunt to get back there, why don't you guys tell me, who do you want to see us take into the Sea of Eden, since we have our whole roster and our cast back now?
Yeah, we have 2 more major adventures left. There's Chronopolis, and then there is a little bit of stuff between Chronopolis and the finale, but then after that is pretty much just the final dungeon. So we have a couple chances left to organize a party that you all would like to see us use. So who's going with us into Chronopolis? We can go ahead and start this cutscene. I love how it's all covered in fog. Like like you can't really see anything.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like it.
Because there was that storm in the other timeline. This one, it's just calm clouds. I also appreciate the conceit of world maps in general of like, we'll put clouds over this and then the player won't be able to see it. But there's usually not an explanation or an acknowledgement in the actual game world by any character that there's a permanent cloud cover over this part of the world.
Right.
It's very obviously a meta thing.
Damn, it's a dead end. Maybe some kind of dragon treasure will open it up. Do you remember where that treasure was?
You mean the dragon tier? It used to be kept in a shrine in Golda, but someone from the village stole it. I'm sure that it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Am I incorrect about that? Not for sure. Oh, it's not... Hold up. Let me turn my brain on.
You have to turn on gamer.
Listen, I play this game once a week.
No, listen, that's fine. And also, as someone said in chat last week, I think, like, it's acceptable in a 100-hour JRPG with, like, crisscrossing timelines and stuff to forget a couple small details.
I always forget this part. It's the... I don't have to have the Chrono Cross yet, do I? No. Did I use the wrong fragment? Nope. Okay. What is it?
You don't remember?
I have forgotten, apparently, because I was pretty sure I just had to come in here and use the Tear of Love. That is apparently incorrect, though.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, otherwise we're going to be here a while.
I mean, fair enough. So, at this point is,
God, Crow, you're right. I should just explode this place now.
Yeah, hey.
I wish I could blow up the pearly gates,
There you
but
go.
no, they won't let
still
me.
You still have that TNT or dynamite or whatever.
It's like a weird grenade? Like a shape charge or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Pore Tech. I think we mentioned that before.
But I'm apparently doing this incorrectly, or I don't have the item I need.
So which timeline are we in?
This is another world.
Okay, that's probably why then.
But
It's because you have to go to the fate distortion in the homeworld timeline.
do you?
Yes. Yeah, so you're just in the wrong timeline is all. You're doing the right thing and they're just in the wrong place. Which is what's tripped us up the whole time during this playthrough is we keep remembering like what we're supposed to do next and keep doing it in the wrong world.
I keep forgetting the trigger events or the wrong world or something like that. Yeah, like
but
you said.
Actually, I remembered something that we forgot between last stream and this one.
Yeah.
And so since we have to change over to homeworld anyway,
Yeah.
we can go ahead and grab that if you want to.
What's that?
Well, there is a frame that we can get, which maybe we can try on for this this next section of the game if you'd like.
Oh, I'm game. Which frame is that?
If you go back to Marble, remember the guy that we talked to purchase the Master Hammer?
Yeah.
So Toma, the explorer, is in that cave as well, and if you talk to him a couple times, he gives you a frame.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we can quickly go over to Marble and get that.
Yep, just snag it on the way. I love this music so much. We're close to the end of the game. I'm gonna miss hearing this when
Yeah.
when we're done. back into the Black Dragon Cave.
And then Toma should be standing
Yeah, because I don't think we even
here.
spoke to him last time.
No,
so.
I really just wanted the hammer.
Yeah.
Hey, Toma.
Yo, how's it going, kid? Sure feels good to be working together towards a common goal. Maybe it's about time for me to settle down instead of going on these bogus expeditions. I mean, audacious expeditions.
Right, that's what you meant.
Oh.
Honey?
Honey.
Ah,
There's a reason why he's thinking of settling down.
I see. Okay.
Thanks. You caught me in an embarrassing situation.
I see. Oh, honey. Isn't he a friend of yours?
Is he a friend of yours?
I can't do the accent. You
Is
know
he?
this.
That's fine, just do your best. I'm just like all of the mermaids, that's so funny. Is he a friend of yours?
My best is below everybody else's average.
Yeah, I guess so. This is Voltij.
Nice to meet you. I'm Toma's wife.
Hey, see, you did great. Blush.
Blush.
Oh, wow, this is embarrassing. Well, now you know, things happen. Yes, apparently they do. Now you know, things happen. Oh, yeah, hey. I used to use this, but I want you to have it now.
Oh, sweet.
Ta-da!
The Quill and Papyrus frame.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, actually.
I like that one.
You want to try it on in the customize menu?
Sure, we can do that. Where's it at?
I don't remember where it puts it in the order.
Here we go. Sure, that works. Well, that was fun.
Folks may decide it's a bit much to look at after a while, but...
It's alright. We can always change it.
And we're going to save it on the world map before we go into the Fate Distortion, just in case something happens. There could be a hardware failure or, similar, because this is very important.
Oh, right.
We're about to, because we are actually playing on the PlayStation, we're going to have to change discs.
God, I haven't done that so long, I forgot it was a thing you had to do.
Right? How long has it been since a game told you to insert disc 2?
I honestly cannot remember, except maybe the last time I played this game. Okay, save file 1. Backup save file 2. Where is the second disc? I think I've got it around here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, yes, here.
Alright, we are ready. When the game prompts us, we shall be prepared. So, we can change party members in a moment, so let's go ahead and make this happen.
So back in here. And then, yeah, okay. Starting to come back to me now. Yeah, so this is what's left of the Dead Sea after the explosion. It's kind of back to normal?
Sort of, ish.
And,
you see the little glowing lights.
yeah,
there we
the
go.
fate distortions.
Forming a triangle. So we just have to maneuver onto one of these. I deem you worthy of entering the Sea of Eden.
Gee, thanks.
Who says? Let the path be known for the ones facing fate. Pew, 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 pew. Those are the 6 dragon relics, by the way.
Yep.
Light show.
Please insert disc 2. Okay,
All
uno
right.
momento.
Here we go.
Exciting. Out pops disc 1. We're still here. This is good. We love everything happening right now.
Carefully. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, remember, you gotta blow on it. Oh, wait, no, that's an older game.
Yeah, that's a cartridge. Thank you. See, Blunt's been here a long time, so they know that we need all the luck we can get. Okay, here we go. I'm closing the lid.
Yep.
Yeah, Bahamut's here underwater. Whee!
And it looks like we're good.
There we
Yes!
go. And thankfully, for those of you who have never played this game and have never played the original PSX version of it, because of course modern ports on like the PlayStation Store don't require this mechanic, obviously.
Right.
It's been updated and they're effectively emulating the ISO. So we only have to do this one time. Now we're going to save it, and we will only need to use Disc 2 for the rest of the game.
Yep.
And thank goodness, because honestly, that's so nerve-wracking with some of this old equipment. Even as we keep our old consoles in really good condition, but also this PlayStation 2 is from like 2005 or 2006.
God.
I think.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so... yeah. So we're in another world now, all of a sudden. And as you can see, we've entered the Sea of Eden through the back door.
And it looks a little different.
And it's a little different. You may notice the giant water triangle here.
What triangle? I don't see a triangle.
You don't?
No, what triangle?
Ah, okay. Anyway, so we have a couple of...
Oh, that triangle.
Thank you, yes. Thank you. Good job. Good job. So we've got a couple of islands here, each labeled past, present, and future. Now, we have to visit all of them, but visiting them in a specific sequence will give you a specific event that happens. So I'm just gonna start
we can visit them in any order that you want, if you all would like to pick one to start with.
Yeah.
Because
and this is actually a good time to pick that and our team that we want to take in.
Yeah, because there is, I mean, no spoilers, there's gonna be a boss fight.
Yeah.
And what happens is basically which version of the boss you get depends on the order that you visit the islands.
Yep.
But we're still gonna need a good party, so let's go ahead and open up that teleporter.
Yep. I don't think we actually gave any equipment to Flowey and Jean, so...
I don't believe so, because we were just picking up character
mucking
text
about.
and stuff. Yeah.
Alright,
So I think that Pacha and Mistry have all of our
their stuff?
I think they're the ones that are wearing meaningful equipment and elements.
Let me double check.
So who would y'all like to take on this part of the adventure?
Oh, nope. She's empty.
Took everything from
He's
me.
empty.
Did we switch? Okay, well, we may have just taken everything off of them.
That's fine. That just means we have a
preparation.
That just means we have a clean slate to work with.
There you go. God, I hope not, because otherwise we're gonna have to go looking through all these characters to see who has what.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who have we not used at all, and who have we not used in a while? We've not used Colonel Boss.
We haven't used Colonel Boss. We used Mid Boss a little.
Yeah, he's been in the party. And we haven't used Kid Boss.
No, we haven't used Kid Boss. We have not used Frank? He's been in the party, but I don't think we used him.
Yeah, I think the only time we put him in the party was to do the blacksmith quest, really.
Right. So there's two.
We've not used Lena in a long time.
No,
we haven't used Evie.
We haven't used Evie. We used Draggy a little.
Pulley.
Pulley, sorry,
Pulley.
yeah.
Let's see.
We haven't used Vegeta.
We technically we got in a couple fights with Vegeta, but we haven't really meaningfully had him in the party.
Yeah.
And we have all of our old characters back, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Haven't used Ariar.
Haven't used
Pam Pam.
No. Haven't used Kid
Haven't
at all.
used Kid at all.
Haven't used
Or
Geller.
Geller. Or Antifa. We haven't used.
Yep. Haven't used
Used Tobor.
Jean.
Haven't used Jean. That's 11 people.
Yep. And of course,
game has
there's
so many characters.
And of course, there's plenty that we haven't used in a long time. Like we have Pierre back, and
Yep.
we've got Boner back, and Rumble.
Yep.
So Tobor. Okay, yeah.
Tobor?
Let's go with Tobor.
Okay, we can go with Tobor.
Antifa and
Antifa
Pierre.
and Pierre.
Okay. Let's use Tobor because we've not used Tobor at all. And then, let's see. Do you want to use? Okay, yeah. We'll use Antifa.
Okay.
Tobor and Antifa.
We can do that.
Because I was going to say Pierre's taken a break, but we've had him in the party, but we haven't used Antifa at all.
I'm perfectly happy to use that combination.
All right, let's
Mostly
do it.
because, give you a secret, Tobor has something waiting for him in this next level.
Oh, that's actually true. And Antifa there is just a really good character.
God, yeah, she is.
She might be... If she's not the best blue element character, she's one of them.
Okay, so let's see. Both of them use
Yeah.
gloves?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, let's see.
Now this is
Gun,
where
kick, prism, axe.
because some of the like rainbow equipment uses see, look at all that, the shiny stuff.
Yeah,
we're not
see,
going to be able
it's-
to make all of that right away.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Now we also do only have like a couple rainbow shells,
Also true.
which what that means is that probably it's gonna have to go to armor first,
Yeah.
because we're gonna have to get more rainbow shells in order to actually like make all of this equipment. But we'll do that. We'll go around and grab some more rainbow shells later. For now, we're just gonna focus on like doable equipment.
It looks like Arnold actually has a granite glove on already, so I'll just take that off and put it on.
Yeah, and
to
Antifa
Tobor,
came with one.
And she came with one, so awesome. That's awesome. Good. Love to see it. Let me get that off of him real quick. It's Arnold, where are you?
There we go.
Do I already have one in the inventory?
It looks like you do. Yeah. Yeah,
Huh.
I think
Lucky
that
me.
I think that it might actually be a reference to that. Because Robo equipped different arms and stuff, and so since Tobor is also a robot,
Here we go. Awesome.
it's consistent with the first game.
Okay, let's see.
Now, I hate this, but Tobor is actually a pretty solid character.
He's really good. He's a really good melee fighter. He's not a very good mage.
Yeah.
He's okay.
He has decent magic defense, good accuracy, his evasion is good. The only thing about him is that his magic is subpar.
Yeah.
But he's not really here to cast spells.
No, he is here to punch things in the face. So let's boost that for him. We got a Dragoon's Honor here. That'll be great for him.
And Antifa also has pretty decent stats all over, and including a pretty good evasion, if I remember correctly, which means that we've got a pair of Kung Fu shoes, but they can just go on either of them.
See, she's also got really good stats too, as you can see.
I guess, do you want to give her the Kung Fu shoes because her evasion is slightly lower than Tobor's?
Yeah, that'll be fine by me. I think I'll give her the Defender as well. And
Both of them have good accuracy as well. We have another Dragoon's Glory.
Yeah, that'll be
Ooh,
good.
Look at that. Yeah, it's +2 to pretty much everything.
And I've got one more Dragoon's Glory. Why don't I just give that to him too?
It's ridiculous.
There we go.
That's so good.
Look at those stats.
What is Voltij wearing, come to think of it? What does he have on?
Kung Fu Shoes, Magic Seal, and the Dragoon's Honor.
Okay, fair enough. That's really all he needs.
Yeah.
All right, let's slap some elements on these folks and go. And of course, Voltage is wide innate again, so that means that now it's actually going to be helpful that Tobor is in the party because we're not doubling up. He's actually going to be an important black element using character.
Yep. Oh, did I? Okay, no, we did. Okay, never mind. I was thinking we still had him set up with all of Lynx's stuff, but no.
Yeah, because when you switch bodies back, it strips all of his elements.
Oh, that does remind me, though. I've got to check one thing. Here we
Tobor
go.
does have the other revive.
That's actually probably fine, honestly. I think he'll live long
Yeah.
enough to use that.
Well, he has such high evasion anyway.
Let's see. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Ooh, they gave him the black hole. That's good.
Oh, yeah, because we got to make sure that they didn't accidentally put magnify on somebody.
Yeah.
It's kind of like folks yelling at me to repair in Betrayal in Antara. This become the thing is you have to check for the magnify element. Holy Light, good.
Nostrum.
Frog Prince. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I think they actually did give magnify to Tobor. Yep, there it is.
There it is. Yes, thank you, Crow. Do we have another black hole?
No, but I do have something I want to go ahead and put on somebody. I need a... I swear I just saw it a second ago. I need a volcano trap. Ah, there it is. Let's put that here, and then put the seal all here. There we go. That makes me feel better. Okay, we're decked out.
All right, let's save it and get to going then. Which island would y'all like to visit first?
Yep, we've got the past, present, and future. So, where are we going?
And I think, I'm not sure about this, I think that the determining factor for which of the 3 bosses you fight is the last island that you visit, not a specific order, because that would be too complicated to just have 3 bosses anyway. So it's like, if future is the last island that you go to, then you get the future boss, and so on.
And so on and so forth. I believe you're correct about that.
So really what matters is which one we go to last. And I think that, I think the future boss is the easiest, and the past boss is the hardest.
They're all technically about the same, that, relatively speaking. Their stats are switched around just a little bit.
Yeah, well, because they have different elements and stuff, too. Like, one of them's blue, one of them's red, and one of them's...
green, I think?
That sounds right. That feels right.
But anyway, where are we going, guys? Past, present, or future? First come, first serve.
And if nobody has an opinion, let's just go to the, like the closest one.
Sure.
Which is past, I think. That one up there at the top. So. Alright, yep.
Past it is then. Thank you, Crow.
Let's just duck in here. And that's fine, because by visiting this one first, it rules out Atropos as a boss. And that's okay.
That looks familiar.
A record of fate, you say?
Atropos, cutting the thread of life.
Indeed.
My planet needs me. Well, that's gone.
It's like, alright. On to the next one, I guess.
Okay, so what's next?
Yeah, because the next one we visit is going to determine which one the boss is. So if we go to present, then we're going to get the future boss. If we go to future, we're going to get the present boss.
Yep. So present or future, guys?
And if nobody cares, let's go to present just because future is the easiest boss. On the other hand, like we already kind of skipped the past boss. They have some good stuff that you can steal.
But we don't have anybody who's stealing.
Yeah, we're not stealing, and we don't have anybody in the party right now. So let's go ahead and go to we'll go to past.
Past?
Or I mean present.
Present?
Yep.
Well, which is it?
They're all the same. See, look, the present is now in the past. Elusive.
It's Clotho. A red record of fate.
Yeah, and this shows the element as well. Spinning the thread of life. The youngest of the Moirai. I love how, like, this is obviously a different world, but they just shamelessly engage the Greek mythology without ever justifying or explaining it.
Listen, it's fine. There's a unicorn here.
It's true. But that's what I mean, is like, rather than make someone up, they just use symbols you already recognize. Like Lachesis.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yes. as far as I know. Someone who speaks Greek correct me, but yeah, you're right, it's green. Measuring the thread of life. Oh, and there they come. Art thou worthy of accepting fate? Let's find out. Are we being tested? Sure.
We have to fight a big old face.
Well, the last time we fought a giant face, it was terrifying, but it didn't end well for the face, so I'm confident. I like this design, actually.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's pretty cool.
We also brought a couple of professional face punchers, so we should be fine.
So this is the Vita Duo.
Yep. Boss number 2 in the trio.
Boss number 2, because of course they go, from like the youngest sister to the oldest sister. So, this one being green element, it focuses a lot on, like, buffs and debuffs. Like, it'll cast Eagle Eye on itself and Bad Eye on you.
Yeah.
And you'll see that the boss is not in one piece. It has those little, like, support creatures, but you cannot target them directly.
No, they're basically its hands.
Yes. They're gonna go offline, like, as you do damage to it.
Watching this guy fight is good. Oh, yay, we get Rocket Fist.
Hey, literally punch a foe in the face. Well, this enemy's all face, so...
Perfect.
I don't see how this can go wrong. Direct hit.
Almost 300 damage. Nice.
That is pretty good.
Oh, I forgot to put off Volcano. No!
That's alright. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, I wasn't able to get Volcano anyway.
Ooh,
oh.
Yeah, she's blue element.
Clotho
did stop. Yeah.
Well,
this is so fine.
It's okay.
Everything's so normal right now.
Lord have mercy.
He's got a revive on, but he's got more stamina. Yay, she's back. And now she gets a turn.
Yay, critical. Okay, good. Let's see.
There we go. We gotta heal all.
Yes, that needs to happen.
Okay.
That's fair.
Oh, it missed anyway.
152? That's not enough to save you.
We hate that. Bosses aren't allowed to heal. What are you talking about? Also, you can just see how much damage the Master Monet is doing. Like, Voltij is a beast at this point.
Yeah.
And this boss, it can be a little bit nasty because of its counters, where it will seal elements, and because it can heal itself. And, of course, it has some powerful attacks like Volcano, as you saw. But it actually doesn't have that many hit points.
No, not really.
It actually has less HP than most of the bosses we've been fighting recently, where it's got, like, I think 2,500 or 3,000 HP, something like that.
It does keep healing itself, though.
Yeah, that's the real problem, is its staying power.
Should I go ahead and use the Volcano trap again? I don't know if it's going to get it off again or not.
I don't know. I don't remember if it's going to do it again or not, because I think once it gets to a certain point, it basically just hits you a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just use a Nostrum on Antifa here to make sure she stays alive.
Because I think what happens is the really powerful elements, like when it uses Cure Plus to heal itself, and when it uses Volcano to attack you, those are like the death throws of Clotho and Atropos.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go down, that's what it hits you with. So like when Clotho stopped functioning, you notice that it hits you with Volcano, and then immediately you get the message like Clotho's not working anymore.
Right.
Likewise, it used Cure Plus, and then Atropos went offline.
Right.
So unless it heals itself enough that those modules come back to life, it can't use Volcano again.
Okay. We get to see what Sisterhoods looks like, though.
All right. And there's blue on the field, too, and no red. Let's do it. There they are. Literally calls up the ghost of her dead twin sister, I guess, to do a combo attack.
Who was apparently red in 8.
Maybe... I think that might be why I keep mistaking Orloff for a red character.
Really? That's why?
I'm remembering Tia, maybe.
Ooh, we get to see Flying Arrow.
Oh yeah, this is the first time that we've actually used this technique, because we just now got it back.
Focus energy on Swallow and hurl yourself at the foe.
Yep, so this is Voltage's ultimate level 7 technique, his version of Forever Zero. And there you go, you can see Masa and Mune in the background. And it actually makes this attack slightly more powerful. If you don't have the Master Mune equipped, then you do not get that effect in the background.
Yeah. I should probably get that green off of the field.
You probably should. It's going to spend a lot of time doing that. It'll attack and then make the field green again, and then attack and make the field green again. Because, of course, what that's doing is strengthening its attacks, so it will make the field green, and then go into a multi-hit combo.
Well, it's not going to get that.
Yeah, throw some yellow on there. That'll cancel the other green. Have a chunk.
Well, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? Just gonna defend. Ow.
I didn't notice that Voltage broke 500 HP.
He literally took his hand off and slapped her with it.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that he did that. I'm gonna take this hand and flap you with it. Yeah, and that's, we're not gonna do too much, but...
No, of course not.
But the yellow on the field will make it weaker, so...
Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And it just does this for the rest of the fight, once it gets to this point. Which, that can make the fight drag on, like, between the healing spells and the green field. That's kind of how it extends its minimal hit points compared to other bosses.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Nice.
Break apart.
Good fight.
Everybody lived. I'm very happy about that.
In like a lion, out like a lamb.
Yes,
Got a
another star.
All right.
Love it.
Good.
Very good.
Very good. Hey.
Yes.
Cool.
Ooh, we got an earring of light. That's cool.
Yeah, like whatever.
Uh-oh.
I forget what else that boss can drop.
A holy healing.
I thought that was one of the steals.
Maybe it is one of the steals. Whole lot of shaking going on. Let's go see what that's about.
Because actually the 3 different bosses have different steal items and different drops. But I couldn't tell you what they all are.
Well, that's not important right now.
Yep, what's important is this island now is available.
The future ruins.
So let's save it and venture in.
I always do that. Why do I do that?
I don't know.
Every
Why do
time.
you do that? Why you do that, Pixel?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me.
It's alright. We all love you anyway.
You make me give off deadly waves of baby energy.
It's true. Time Fortress Chronopolis. Alright.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Yeah. Y'all might remember this from the cutscene where Voltage's dad brought him and Miguel during the big storm, and a voice offered to heal Voltage.
Yep. So what's this say? Chronopolis Military Research Center, CMRC. May there be everlasting peace for the children of the world. 2400 AD.
That's a bit from now.
Just a little bit. Oh.
I heard 3B's experiment today is going to be a biggie. They're releasing the flame's lock level to D in order to trace the counter time effect.
Yeah, but based on previous experiments, I'm sure it'll work out just fine. During their simulation, Fate guaranteed that they would be able to use the flame as an uplink to extract the anti-annihilation energy associated with it.
Anti-annihilation energy.
Don't worry, it'll be a success.
I hope so. We all hope so, but... Yeah. Very much so. Yeah, if you play Final Fantasy XIV,
Uh-oh.
then... Oh,
Sorry, we're being interrupted.
it's fine. This is one of my favorite bosses. The Police.
Oh, we got to fight the police?
Fuck the police.
You heard it here first, folks. Yes, the police.
All cops are bastards, but especially this one.
Even if he is a robot.
This makes it worse. That means he was built for one purpose.
Oh no!
That.
Oh no, he punches back!
Look at that. A single punch. Yeah. Not great.
Hey, Tobor, get up, please.
So, the thing about the Police is that it's a white innate enemy. And you'll notice that the field is all white at the moment. So that means that black innate enemies, or black innate characters, they tend to get one-shotted pretty early on in this fight. Not great.
Maybe I'll one-shot him here with Black Hole.
That'd be hysterical, but I don't think that works on him.
It still did 200 damage.
Yeah, which is good, and that was with 3 white on the field, so...
Yeah, Black Hole's a very, very powerful and scary element, as we saw.
Oh, and something worth noting,
Ow.
by the way,
Ow.
is actually that Denadorite weapons deal more damage to machine enemies.
What?
Yeah, did you know that?
No!
Yeah, stone weapons deal more damage to robots.
I had no idea. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Maybe it's because stone represents the past and robots are from the future, and this is a game about time shenanigans? I don't know.
Sure, that makes just as much sense as anything else.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very much a don't think too hard about it kind of situation. Better heal Tobor.
Yeah, you don't gotta remind me. No.
Doesn't have a lot of healing elements on.
Nope, it doesn't look like he does. This'll help, though.
Yeah, because Antifa needs it too. That still gets that white off the field, and that black that stays on there will weaken him. Definitely better than nothing.
Yeah, also, Voltage is just a beast, no matter what you do. So.
Now Tobor has the advantage. Now it's Tobor time. So, yeah.
Good job, Tobor.
As you fight this creature, parts of it are going to come flying off, and then basically, certain attacks are going to become more or less useful. You legit tried to insta-kill a boss?
I was hoping to put the status effect on it.
Oh, fair enough. You know what? Objection retracted. That was Galaxy Brain. Because you can still curse it, so... And this enemy does have a rainbow shell, unfortunately, but since we don't have anybody who can steal, that doesn't matter.
No, not Bazooka! Well, bye,
okay.
Antifa.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's so fine.
No, she did.
It's fine because it's fine.
It's fine because it's fine.
It's fine. Tobor has another revive. Well, that's a bold choice, putting white on the field, but Flying Arrow is really powerful, so... Yeah, she's taking a dirt nap. Oh, thankfully, one hit is all we need to get her back on her feet.
Yep.
Of course, that also puts 3 white on the field, so let's hope she gets a turn.
Listen, everything's fine.
Oh, boy. Ooh. Oh, you got greedy.
I did, yep.
I
And I'm
knew
gonna
it.
pay
I
for
knew
it.
Yep, there she... Oh,
Oh.
come on, dodge. Dodge again. Dodge. Oh, yes. Ah, Kung Fu shoes.
Antifa, I
come
love you.
through.
Okay.
Okay, you can't keep Antifa down. Whew, that was so close.
Oh my god.
That was so close. I was so
That
tense.
was so scary.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, with that,
That's alright. It's got a cure for Antifa there.
yeah.
That might take her the rest of the way back up to full health.
It should.
The white plate is really useful armor in this battle. BT dubs.
Oh my god, guys.
It has a high evasion rate.
I'm gonna have to defend.
Oh no.
God.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's aiming at voltage though.
Okay. Oh, we're fine. It's fine.
Ow!
Oh wow.
Well, that's not great.
I think you're out of revives.
Yep, I sure am.
You want to run away?
I might have to.
I mean, you can probably finish it off at this point because you've done a lot of damage to it, and that dealt 500. Oh, no, that's it.
There it goes. Well, okay.
So Voltij just misses this level up.
That's fine. That's so fine. Everything's cool. Cool, cool, cool.
It's, yeah, see, it's so fine. He didn't need those stat boosts.
Yeah, no. Honestly.
He's just our most powerful character anyway,
Yeah.
so, you know, it's probably okay.
Listen, guys. Everything's cool. I do need to heal him, though.
Whew, boy. That was not enough.
It's fine. How many times do I have to tell you? It's fine. Everything's cool. Why are you worrying about it?
That Fizz Negate is a powerful yellow element.
Speaking of yellow.
Which, of course, is just like Magnegate, but for physical attacks.
I always forget what the brooch does. Nope.
The brooch is the one... Yeah.
Protects against anti-yellow and yellow status effects.
Yeah, it's
cool.
like the upgrade of the like the Daemon charms and stuff.
Right.
Because it protects you from... you can't have those elements sealed, but you also cannot get status effects of the matching color. So like the black brooch is basically the Daemon charm, but also you cannot have darkness or curse inflicted on you.
Let's see.
Seems to be some trick to opening it. That's a great way to interpret this future tech.
Aha!
Yep, you did remember. Good job. Also,
Really?
listen to this Legend of Zelda-ass music. Oh, that makes me want to play Legend of Zelda.
Everything makes you want to play Legend of Zelda. Why haven't you played Legend of Zelda yet?
I mean, that's fair, but also... Like, don't make me sound like a Zelda super fan because I don't want to misrepresent myself here. And like, everyone should know I am the biggest fake Zelda fan.
It's true, though. I'm so disappointed.
I love Link's Awakening. except for the ending, which, like, ruins it.
Ooh, we get to operate a robot.
Oh yeah, I love this minigame. And I love Link to the Past. And then I haven't really played most of the others. And I don't like Majora's Mask, which I know...
Oh, darn it.
I know hating Majora's Mask and Wind Waker is like a Zelda sin, apparently.
Yeah, it sure is. Can't believe you hate any Legend of Zelda game. Let's see. The current is pushing me around, so I have to be fiddly with this.
Yeah, because you can see the track underneath the water that the robot has to travel on. It's not just swimming. You're getting it. Nice. Hey!
Cure All is good.
There
we love
go.
Cure All.
Yeah, that's a powerful healing element. Put that on somebody here in a minute.
Oh, remind me, you, Starfish, chat, whoever gets to it first, to take that volcano trap off of Tobor.
Hey, that's where we can put the Cure All.
Oh my god, that'd be a very strong Cure All.
Good.
Aha! Yay! Thank you. I love controlling the little robot. It's so cute.
Yeah, this is a very fun, like, simple mini-game. There we go, and then it just... Boop, ta-da! It served its purpose.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything over here. No, that's a wall, not a door. Okay.
Up the ladder. Ta-da!
Okay.
And now, that opens the door so you can go back.
Yep. But we're already here, so why would we?
Must go forward. You have to go forward to go back.
Not this time. You really just have to go forward to go forward.
There's a lot of robot-type enemies here, and some of them, I feel like their designs were actually inspired by Saga Frontier or similar.
I'm getting big FF7 vibes from this place.
Yeah,
this
lobby,
feels like Shinra.
Yeah, it looks like the lobby of the Shinra building.
I always get a little lost in this place because I think, yes, no, I know this stairwell. There is something very important over here. Forget-me-not pot? Forget-me-not pot. That's that item you were talking about before that allows us to get Granny's changes, her doppelgangers, without her being in the party.
Exactly, yeah, because if someone has that equipped, then when they get the killing blow on a monster, it's added to Granny's doppelgang list, even if she doesn't kill it. And I think there are 2 of those in the game. We missed one of them because you have to steal it from a boss.
I don't think I can go this way.
Yeah, I'll just go back. That's fine.
Access denied.
Access denied. Yeah, we'll have to open some doors and come back. And speaking of Saga Frontier, the re-release is out now, and I haven't played Saga Frontier in a while, and I'm really itching for it.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
Oh gosh, it's so good. The first Saga Frontier game is so good. The second one is... The second game's not a bad game, but it's not a good Saga Frontier game because it's nothing like the first one in any way. Like, it's not recognizable as a sequel or prequel or whatever. And then the third one, like, killed the franchise. It was one of those. Ultimate Saga is so awful that other people have made videos about how unplayable it is.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, because the interface is so confusing and the game's tutorial is not any good. And
you should
blah,
play
blah.
that one.
So, no, but I will play the first one. If y'all want to see it, let me know, because we're coming up on the end of Chrono Cross. Which me... we opened our big mouths. Perhaps what we are doing is wrong. If this experiment succeeds, we will be able to control time. We will have complete control over history and, in a sense, become a presence much like God. If so, what meaning is there to the history of mankind? But it's too late now. We can't afford to fail in this experiment. If for some reason anything goes wrong, the anti-annihilation energy will probably overwhelm us. Who knows what the consequences may be? We do.
Yeah, probably some kind of time-ripping anomaly that freezes everybody there forever and
Yeah,
ever.
no, it's totally fine.
I need to...
It's so fine.
Oh, no, the docks are... Okay,
Yeah, this is
no,
a dead end.
Yeah,
This is
never mind.
pretty much it.
We'll have to remember this place and come back here later,
Yep.
but not right now.
Now we can take the elevator up to some of the rooms we couldn't get to before. Security level 2 locked. Please release the lock.
Oh, goodness. It's not over here, because...
Oh, don't forget to put that cure-all on Tobor.
Oh, Lord, yes, thank you.
We already forgot.
Yep, see? This is why I say.
I can't believe I remembered. Oh, they got some new slots, too.
Oh, they did.
Cure-all's blue innate.
Oh, right,
That's
because
okay,
it's...
Antifa can use it.
Yeah.
What she got up above that?
An iceberg and a
Give
nostrum.
it to her instead of the nostrum, maybe?
Yeah, that'll work.
And then Tobor got a slot. Voltage probably did, too.
Doesn't look like
she did. But he can use another heal. Something like a heal-all, perhaps. But anyway, yeah, we're getting close to the end of Chrono Cross. There's only going to be a couple more episodes of this series. So, of course, generally... oh, and he still has the volcano trap, too.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Generally, Pixel's going to pick what he wants to play, but if you have some suggestions, then...
I will take them into consideration.
Yeah, let us know. Because there are plenty of games that he hasn't played, plenty of games that he loves to play, plenty that we could play together. We've talked about that, too. We kind of want to lean into maybe doing some more multiplayer.
I think it'd be very interesting to do some of that. Is there something... Oh, right.
You got a third level slot.
That's
nice.
Right.
Oh, a recover all.
That would be good.
That would not be a bad way to go.
There we go. That helps.
So we've talked about leaning more into the multiplayer so that, you know, we can do some stuff together instead of one of us playing and one of us commentating.
Now, where is that darn
I
release?
think you do have to go back through that door.
Oh, back through here?
Yeah, into the stairwell, I think. Because you can go through that door.
Yeah. Didn't I? I did go through this door, didn't I? Yeah,
Let's see,
this is the one that leads over to this thing. Oh.
There
Right,
you go, yeah.
okay.
Please release the lock, and you have to go
Darn it.
down there to do it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing Saga Frontier at some point, and I also just picked up the new re-release of Legend of Mana as well, which I'm very much looking forward to playing.
Ooh.
Because Disciples 2 is also going to be coming to an end fairly soon, which means we need to be considering what we want to see there. I'll put a poll up on Twitter and let you all pick a genre or something, so that way you can tell us, like, what do you want to see? Do you want to see a first-person shooter? Do you want to see a sim game? You know, do you want to see an action-adventure game, another point-and-click or FMV classic? Now, this room, I think, lets you view, like, different states of the archipelago.
Yeah, so this is a big hint as to what is happening here. Because the archipelago, as you may have noticed, is not mentioned in Chrono Trigger at all. And that's because it didn't exist.
Yep, so all of those islands that weren't there before, you can see were put there by somebody. Originally, El Nido was nothing but ocean. The El Nido archipelago is purely artificial, created by fate. It was a remodeling plan that took place 10,000 years ago. A plan to include islands blessed with nature in the Sea of El Nido. The main island of El Nido, Earth Dragon Isle, Water Dragon Isle, Black Dragon Isle, the development of elements using the energy of the natural world, the distribution of memory terminal devices called the Records of Fate that could survey and guide people's lives, The research center staff, who had their memories of the future erased, left the center and began a life outside amidst nature. This is how Fate's paradise came into existence. So yeah, they're showing us here how they manipulated things. So Chrono Cross is only happening because of what happened following the events of Chrono Trigger, and then somebody went back in time and changed things and set all of this up to happen, and then people volunteered to have their memories wiped and to go out and become like the native peoples of the El Nido archipelago in order to enact this plan. And that's why magic is different in this game, like elements taking place as opposed to the spells and stuff that people have in Chrono Trigger.
Like the actual magic they were using.
Yeah, well, you saw that some people already had, like, hesitance about this. For over 10,000 years, Fate has been watching over and guiding the descendants of the staff who left this research center. Everything was in perfect harmony. That is, until 14 years ago, when a boy came into contact with the flame on the night of the storm. Leave it to an anime protagonist to ruin everything.
Where was the lock release for the elevator again? My mind's been blanking out lately.
Maybe it's the big flashing red button. Releasing lock.
Yay!
Hey, we love that.
I did it! I pressed a button and it worked.
Huzzah.
I don't think there's anything else in this room for
I don't
us.
think so.
No. Okay.
I believe that is it. So now we can take the elevator up, or we can go back out to the stairs, and we can go up to the third floor.
That... Oh, there's that treasure chest in the stairwell. I should probably go get that.
Probably. But you can go out the stair door here on the third floor to grab it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what's in this one.
Uh-oh. This is a different room than I was expecting. That's a brain. Several brains. A few different kinds of brain.
Look at that chunky monitor over there. This is also high-tech, but then because this game came out in 1999, they have one of those chunky monitors.
I love it.
Looks like an old TV. Memory scanning and rewriting is not that difficult a thing. As a matter of fact, it is possible to simulate the thoughts and feelings of each individual. These are all just electric signals that flow around the circuitry of the brain, after all. The vessels of flesh can be reproduced through cloning, and the soul stored within these fleshly vessels can be simulated as well. Thus, one could even go so far as to say that death itself no longer exists. Of course, the expiration of an individual being, as a variation within the species, still occurs. Overall, we can reverse the old maxim and say that where there is no death, there will be life.
This is some shady science shit going on.
Yeah, they thought they were building a utopia, but of course, like many utopias...
It's actually not.
No.
It's actually really bad. We control human emotions by using neurotransmitters. I couldn't quite see that word there.
Yeah, they need like a border around the text.
Yeah, they really do. That means by manipulating the nerve transmitters inside their brains, it's possible to control the feelings and even the personalities of humans.
Now that's shady.
Fate uses the records of fate to connect directly to the brains of the humans with whom they come into contact. Fate not only imprints what actions the humans should take into their brains, but also rewrites their personalities and feelings.
Yep, so...
Totally just rewriting people all the time.
to just make them act a certain way.
You got nothing to say, bud? Okay, fine, be that way.
And you can see over here too, like the signs behind the different brains showing like what beings they belong to.
Yeah. I think, do they give you... No, they don't give you any information.
I don't think they give you anything. Basically Lid.
Oh, absolutely Lid.
Yeah.
Everybody who lives here in the archipelago is not untouched by fate.
Yep, because you might remember way back at the beginning of people, lining up to go to the Record of Fate, and they have this mystical thing about, like, as long as the save points are literally diegetic. If you go to a Record of Fate, then if something terrible happens to you,
you just come back.
or whatever. So, and it's kind of built into the religion of the archipelago, their spirituality and stuff. The DNA records are poems and music. Adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Perhaps the DNA of the ones who make contact with the flame is recomposed by the sound they generate within. I wonder if life forms are just dreaming in an endless flow of music. That's pretty imagery, but...
Yeah, and Lid, 100%.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is like they said, fate. What they're talking about here is fate is like the central computer, which is using the records of fate to interface with the people. So they created a religion to get people to use the records of fate. And because they're useful and it's built into their spirituality, they do that, and that gives fate the opportunity to manipulate the people of the archipelago to create a world of everlasting peace.
Yep.
Is supposedly what's going on. But here we go, an entry about Lavos. An extraterrestrial life form that is thought to have fallen from the heavens 65 million years ago. Genova.
Yeah.
On the timeline that existed before history was changed, Lavos was assumed to have slept has slept deep below the planet's surface. Sleeping and consuming the planet's energy up until the day of destruction known as the apocalypse. So yeah, they have this myth from the meteor that killed the dinosaurs and the reptiles was Lavos, and they know enough about it to know that one day it's gonna wake up. There are those who believe that 12,000 years ago, the legendary ancient magical civilization known as Zeal came into contact with Lavos, which, there you go, Chrono Trigger again. That fateful encounter is said to have resulted in Zeal disappearing from the surface of the planet within the space of a single night.
Yep.
If you've never played Chrono Trigger, definitely do. It's a classic. However, the very existence of the ancient civilization of Zeal has never been proven, so up to this day, this theory cannot be confirmed. On some timelines, Lavos appeared on the surface of the planet in the year 1999 and brought the world to ruins. Not coincidentally, the real-life year in which Chrono Cross was published. However, a group of young time travelers saw where their planet's history was heading and, through their actions, rewrote time. This very research facility exists on that new timeline. In a world where, thanks to the defeat of Lavos by the young adventurers, the apocalypse never happened. On a temporal vector where human civilization continued to evolve unhampered. All the data on Lavos that was obtained from tracing different parallel world possibilities has proven to be volatile with fluctuating discrepancies. Perhaps at this point in time it is nearly impossible to obtain any true information about Lavos. So yeah, you can see on the screen back there like what Lavos is supposed to look like. Basically a big sea urchin sort of thing.
Giant spiky rock with a head.
I think it was designed on purpose to look sort of like a tick.
That's
or
what I
a bug
always
of some
imagine,
kind,
yeah.
because it's a parasite, and you can see there the reptiles being compared to the humans on the time computer.
Time computer?
The time computer.
Ah, treasure. This is what I want.
Huh.
Yes, another rainbow shell.
You know, I used to think that, actually. Like that Chrono Cross just kind of retcons a lot of what happens in Chrono Trigger. But over time, now is when you want to go back down to the first floor and go up the stairwell.
Yes. I just clicked the second floor, didn't I?
I've come to... Well, I think that works because there's still a door back out into the stairwell on floor 2.
That's true, yes.
But I've come to look at it a little bit differently, because what they're talking about here is the consequences of Chrono Trigger. In Chrono Trigger, one of the worlds that you visit, or one of the places you visit, is the time after the apocalypse, like when Lavos has destroyed the world. And, you know, you get to see that desolate future where the world is finishing dying after... can you not get through?
No, it's still blocked off. I'll have to go up to, like, the 4th floor.
Oh, can you not interact with it?
No.
Okay, I guess you have to go up to the 4th floor and go down. But yeah, so, like, Chronopolis comes from a better future where that timeline was aborted by what happened in Chrono Trigger. And so that's a different future. Like, you know, that Chronopolis exists in a 2400 AD, that it did not suffer from the apocalypse, whereas the 2400 AD that you visit in Chrono Trigger is post-Lavos waking up. So, yeah, exactly. Like, the whole point is time shenanigans.
Yeah.
So what they're talking about is that, like, what happened in Chrono Trigger was a good thing because they saved the world, but Chrono Cross is, like, the consequences of hubris, where they figured out enough about Lavos to create and control another future, and this is what happened, is they accidentally whoopsied the timelines.
Yeah.
Here we go. Everyone gather around. I don't know if Lavos did anything wrong or not, because Lavos, behind the scenes, is supposed to be the same thing that Jenova is from Final Fantasy VII. I think it has been said, maybe on the record, by some of the people at Square Enix who worked on both games, and that's supposed to be, like, they're referential to each other. I don't know if it implies that they take place in the same universe or if they're alternate timelines or whatever.
I'm not sure what the canon is on that one.
Yeah, but that's why we keep making that joke. And Jenova obviously seems intelligent and malicious. Lavos, it's debatable how intelligent it is and how malicious it is therefore.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's obviously dangerous, but it's like any parasite that, you know, yes, it kills its host, but does it mean to? Does it do it on purpose? Does it do it maliciously? Who knows? So,
when you fight it in Trigger, it does go through the evolution thing and, like, becomes its own intelligent being.
Yeah, so maybe that is, yeah, I'm not sure.
Don't know. Let's see.
In the 11th century, a scientist by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg, which utilizes miniature black holes. You mean Luca from Chrono Trigger? Whether this could actually be possible or not is still the subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made. Showing weight on the sheet of space-time. According to her theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point, which pulls in everything else, into a ring formation. Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various space-time. Hell yeah. Luca is definitely one of the genders. I've heard that the time egg already existed during the legendary ancient dynasty, probably referring to Zeal, I think.
We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not have even existed. We can do this.
But it's been said that time was altered using the time egg. Now, what else would it do?
That's just legend. There isn't even any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed.
The experiment should be starting soon. After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in this barren sea of El Nido, we built several artificial islands and established Chronopolis. Yes, thank you. We know that we're here.
That, yeah.
This was all done to facilitate our top-secret research. Thank you for the exposition. But now our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence. It's just a matter of time.
Sigh.
So everyone should keep up their good work. Can we get some times in chat? The chief hasn't returned yet. He hasn't. And we'll have to hold off until he gets back. I think the chief is the one who's, like, basically kind of hangdogging out in the down in the docks.
Yeah.
To think that time is not absolute, but elastic, relative, and subjective. That there can be individual differences caused by changes in time. Perhaps the same people and life forms can even exist in several different space-times. An independent time that flows with a will of its own? What nonsense. Sure. Nonsense.
Because we haven't seen anything like that in this game.
Heavy air quotes. Finally, the elusive treasure chest is ours. At last.
If I see treasure chests, it's on sight.
Hey, a magnify. Just what we needed
well,
so that now the auto-allocate button can
thanks.
stick 2 of them on us. Chief said he was going out for a walk. He's probably by the docks somewhere, gazing out to sea. Yeah, see, that just tells you who the chief is.
Anybody remember where the docks were?
Back down on the first floor. There's another room over here that we need to go to first.
It's up here, right? No. No? No.
Yeah, you gotta go back
Yes,
out.
thank you, Blunt.
Thank
Thank you
the docks
so
are,
much.
Yes, at the edge
Whoop.
of the water, probably.
I would hope so. Ah, hey guys. Can I just... Nope.
Experiment will begin soon. Please evacuate to your designated positions. We will do the same in the case of an emergency.
Ah!
Ooh, the pixel dodge.
The pixel dodge is a lot like the starfish dodge, but with much more screaming and actual evasion.
I was about to say it's nothing like the starfish dodge. Because you dodge things.
Was it over here? I think it was over here.
Yeah, that's the docks.
Yes. My brain works sometimes.
And this gives us a good opportunity to save, too, so we don't have to watch all these cutscenes again. The Time Research Lab, which served as the foundation of this research center, appeared out of nowhere in the year 2300 and was headed up by the scientific genius Balthazar.
Now there's a name we recognize.
Ah, yes, the Sage of Time. However, at the peak of his career, he simply vanished. We've continued his work and have come this far. Our work is almost complete. Well, it's about time I headed back. The experiment's about to begin.
Ghost was just out here for a smoke.
Basically, yeah, just out here to ruminate.
I love how it won't give me control back until he is completely off screen.
Yeah, you have to stand there and watch him for like a few seconds after he disappears. Okay, now we just have to head back up to the 4th floor. We'll watch the experiment.
We haven't missed Tobor's thing yet, have we? I would really hate to miss that. There wasn't a room I missed, was there?
Well, no, there are a couple things that we want to get before we go back up there. So, first, is back up on the 2nd floor, where the red laser gate and stuff is at.
Did I go through that door in that hallway where the red laser gate is, the north one?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because that's the cartography room, I think.
Right.
And that's where we need to go.
So, this way.
That goes back out to the stairs.
No, it doesn't. It goes back out to the hallway where the red lasers are. See?
Oh, yes. There you go.
This is the room I was thinking of.
Yep. And, yeah, this is the one where you find his tech. See? This cannot be. This is the ancient super weapon that was in development in Pore. But what is it doing here? It looks complete. So yeah, they apparently found some future tech.
Yep.
And were retro-engineering it, trying to figure out how to make it work. Which is why Tobor, you know, being the robot that he is, that's how Pore built him.
Yep.
So there we go. Now we can go ahead and immediately equip that.
Strong arm, a secret weapon banned by the Pore army.
Yep, well, we're about to unban it.
Probably gonna go ahead and take that deluge off.
Bam.
There we go.
Can't wait to use that.
That's gonna be great.
Now, also in this room, there is a safe on the wall.
Yep.
Right there. So
I hate this safe, by the way.
yeah, enter lock release code. Now, so the way that this works is the password changes based on which of the doors to the right start out open.
Yep.
So there's like 100 different combinations or something, and we're not going to put all of those in.
No.
Right? So just put in 00.
I have to close them all first, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There
you go.
Easiest thing. just
Works
do
every
do it
time.
that way, guys.
Yep. And
we got to recharge,
uh-huh,
which is a consumable element that
recharges
another element.
Mm-hmm. And it's a stack of 5, I think.
It better be. If it was just one, that would be very useless. Make me very sad. Let's see.
Yep.
What
So
else
there are
is
other combinations, but if you just shut all of the little safe doors, then 00 works every time.
Yep.
Which is really cool. So there's also
Do we have to go to the basement or to the 4th floor first?
well, before you do,
Yeah.
here in the elevator lobby, go over to the left door. There you go. And
Yeah.
there's a rainbow shell.
In here?
Yep.
Where?
There's a door in like that you can go through into like an antechamber. I believe. I think it's this room.
You crazy. There's nothing here.
It might not be this one. I thought that it was. Oh, no. Let's see. Third floor is where you need to be. Yep. Third floor is where there's a rainbow emblem.
Okay. I was pretty sure the first time we went into that room there wasn't anything. I was
Yeah.
going to be very surprised if a door suddenly appeared.
It was one of those doors that's not a door, you know? It's
Oh,
like just a hidden
God.
passageway where you just walk off.
So this is the one you're talking
I
about.
believe so, yeah.
No, I was in here and there was another door in here too, and I did get that rainbow shell. Were you not
that's
paying
the
attention?
one. No, I wasn't, I guess. I was trying to talk about 2 or 3 different things at the same time.
That's fair.
So there's that one, and then you got the Hellbound, I think. So up to the 4th floor, let's do this. And that is pretty much everything. Whee!
Nyeh!
You did it. Oh, access denied. That's
Whoops.
okay. Go to the left first.
Yeah, those guys. Yep.
They are gone.
Don't make me fight you. I will win.
And look at this.
This is where they're making the records of fate.
Yep, and see how there's one, like, open in the middle?
Yeah.
The record of fate is exposed? Indeed, look at that. 2 worlds that are so close and yet so far in nature exist in different dimensions. There's the 2 timelines, one where Viper Manor is intact and one where it's been destroyed.
Yep.
And in neither of them is the Pore military standing guard, so why can we not go back in
I
there?
know, right?
Under the surveillance of the main computer of Chronopolis. Fate. In other words, Fate has always been observing the 2 parallel worlds and guiding them. Fate has been manipulating the world of El Nido in order to avoid any major change to the history it knows. If an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400 in which Fate exists would change. This paradox could potentially lead to great disaster. So see, they're keeping the archipelago isolated so that nothing happens that affects what's going on the main continent, because if it changes history there, fate could cease to exist, which will cause the artificial history they built to unravel backwards,
Yep.
and then the future becomes uncertain.
So once again, that's them explaining why Chrono Cross is a sequel, but
Yep.
has like very little like connection to the mainland or the main party or anything.
Exactly, because they are isolating El Nido so that it doesn't affect the rest of the world where Chrono Trigger happened. The records of fate, Fate's terminals, collect data from around the world and input guidance directly into the minds of its users. In this discreet way, Fate is able to control the lives of people without them knowing. Guided by Fate, the people of El Nido lead a harmonious life. In a sense, they are nothing more than puppets of Fate, and they volunteered for this knowing that they would be.
Yep.
An instruction to the young girl in Arnie-01 to give up going to the main continent as a poet, so that she wouldn't influence the mainland.
Yep.
An instruction to the man in Arnie-02 to give up becoming a fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, recognize these characters? A plan to avoid any point of contact with the main continent so as not to affect history. And so, of course, things like Poré coming in and colonizing
It's throwing things
happened
way out of proportion.
because of Voltij.
Yep, Fate is mad because of all of that.
However, ever since the formation of the Dead Sea 10 years ago, Fate has been unable to intervene directly with World 01.
Aha!
The best Fate could do was cross the dimension and receive data through the records of Fate. And with much difficulty, Fate succeeded in binding Miguel to the Dead Sea as a watchman.
And that explains why he's there.
Uh-oh. So yeah, a lot of this is explained. Ooh, gotta fight a guy.
He's blocking a treasure chest. I'm gonna destroy him.
It's probably fine.
He looks chunky though, so
Yeah.
like this may be difficult.
He's kind of like a, not really even a mini-boss, but sort of a mini-boss.
Of a combat.
Combat.
Like combat,
Mm-hmm.
only a robot. Let's hit him with Luminaire.
Go for it.
I like Luminaire.
Luminaire's very good. I love how he just falls
Just kind
back
of falls
and it's thud.
backwards.
And he gets up so awkwardly, like he's not even as graceful as a turtle. You have to fight this combat to get what's in the treasure chest behind him or it, because
So many guns.
so many guns. Because you gotta have it.
I'm actually just going to move over here. So I want to see if I can get strong arm off.
There we go.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, I killed him.
That's okay.
Oh, too strong. Oh well.
We'll get to use it soon enough. Nice little mini levels. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll take that. Gimme.
Yay, card key.
Yay, I probably need that.
It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook, covered with mold, was a diary that belonged to my grandfather who passed away years ago. It contained my grandfather's distant memories. Does this device play back archives? Looks like someone's memoirs. Everybody says something a little different if you have them in the party here. I wonder if you still remember how we first met and our many adventures. It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past, just by closing my eyes like such and whispering your name into the desolate night. Genova. No. Girl. Ah, yes. Why is she being mentioned here? Radical dreamers. Être ça interdit. What is this? Radical dreamers? What does this mean? There is a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, girl? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up and I'm leaving you behind. Got that, Voltage? Come on, Magiel, let's go. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good. Ah, that's a familiar line.
Yeah.
This seems to be an archive from a different time than our own. Aside from the two worlds we already know about, other worlds and times may also exist.
That, I believe, is actually a reference to the Radical Dreamers game, where Kid and Surge first appear.
Yeah, and...
It's crazy, by the way. I didn't even know that game existed
Yeah,
until I started doing a little research.
I've never played it. It was not released in English, to the best of my knowledge.
I think there are translations of it, though.
Yeah, they're like
where do I
fanlations,
need to
but...
go?
Do you have to hit that button on the right?
I think so.
Does that do anything?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
Do I have to talk to these guys?
No, once you have the key card,
Right.
I think you can just go back down to the docks.
No, not the docks. I have to go to the basement, right? Basement.
Yeah, but you want to go to the
basement.
docks to save it anyway, so that's how you get there.
You know, that's a good point, because I know what's coming up,
Yeah, so just go to... Yeah.
Oh, did you blunt?
Yeah, I would like to play it because I believe that some critics of Chrono Cross who have played Radical Dreamers have said that Radical Dreamers really does a lot to help make Chrono Cross make more sense for people who have played Chrono Trigger and then they play this and have questions. So Radical Dreamers is literally, for English-speaking players, like the missing link that causes Chrono Cross to be a better sequel. It still has its problems, but Radical Dreamers like helps make it make more sense.
If I remember correctly, the plot of Radical Dreamers is Kid, Guile, who is the masked magician that we didn't pick for our first party member, and I'm trying to talk and do things at the same time. Where am I going? Basement. Kid, Guile, and Surge are breaking into Lynx's mansion to steal the frozen flame.
I actually don't even know that much about it, so...
Here we are.
2 combots.
Well,
you have to fight at least one of them.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thank you, Blunt. Yeah, it's more or less a game about a heist.
Yep. Trying to steal the frozen flame, which is one of the reasons why Lynx is like down here in the El Nido archipelago trying to get it back.
Yeah, it's very much like going through Viper Manor. In fact, I'm pretty sure Viper Manor is as a whole is a nod to Radical Dreamers in that sense.
Let's see if we can get Strong Arm off this time. Probably not, because you already hit it really hard with Voltage, but... Gonna get ya.
Gonna get ya.
Gonna get ya. It just fires every weapon it has.
And does 44 damage.
That's so funny, because its regular attack combo does so much more than that. Although he did take a status effect, so...
Oh no, I think he's confused or berserk.
That's fine, because the combat's about to go down anyway.
Yeah, he's berserk.
Yeah. That's fine. No one cares.
We used Sisterhoods, but did we use Punch
We haven't
Drunk?
used Punch Drunk. Drunken Master Attack, taught by her parents?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else taught her how to fight?
Fair enough. Sure.
Very good.
That's a long walk to a big hit, and I'm happy to wait for it. right, here we go.
See, I think I have to... Yeah, here.
Yep. Fingerprint and retina scan required. Oh boy, look at that big old sign.
Project Kid.
Mm-hmm. Which, of course, we named her
Girl.
But there was a reference back there in that other room to her, so you understand why it's called Project Kid, or at least part of the reason why. Please step inside the circle and hold up your left hand. This also, I think, actually, now don't quote me on this, but I think that the left hand thing may be a very subtle reference, because there is a saying, like there's a thing in fantasy about the left hand of fate, which you may have heard that saying before.
Oh, yeah.
And this is access to the fate computer. So I don't know, because of course the localization team would have had to have done that deliberately, so it may just be a happy coincidence. But fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA, all clear.
I don't know how I got my fingerprints through that glove I'm wearing, but okay.
Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered arbiter. Access granted. Oh, the arbiter, you say?
Welcome back,
Chrono Trigger. And remember, Lynx called Voltij the Chrono Trigger.
And now we know why.
So that is why Lynx needed the Voltage's form. Lynx must be inside already. Yes, along with the frozen flame. Alright.
Let's kick his butt.
Let's fight Lynx one last time.
Arbiter confirmed. Access granted.
Whew. Check it out. Ooh. Where are we? Is that the frozen flame? Exactly.
Dots. Oh no, there's Girl.
The hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power, the bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame. So basically that's the core of Lavos. Lynx. What took you so long? You had me worried. Worried that you might have perished on the way here, before I got to kill you myself. Are you alright? It's no use. I put her soul to sleep.
Okay, because we've heard that they can do that here, so...
I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this talk. Who are you? What are you after? You still don't know. I am the human incarnation of Fate. The living interface of the Fate computer system. Or put simply, I too am Fate. Gasp. Yeah, human, considering it started out as an anthropomorphic cat.
Yeah.
What? 14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs began to turn. That night, Wazuki and Miguel set out to sea, carrying a sick young child in their boat. Yep, there you go.
There you are.
You got it. He's
Thank
literally...
you.
It's Lynx, because he is the link between Fate and... Yeah, you got it.
Crow
There you
gets
go.
1 XP.
You got it. That child was you, Voltage, after you had been attacked by that panther demon. Yes, a links to the past. You got it.
Blunt also gets 1 XP.
Your poisoned wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina or even Guldov. So they set sail to Marbul in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm. But they were blown off course and came ashore on this island, despite the unlikelihood of that, with it being an entire sea away and inside a ring of mountains, where they decided to seek shelter. At the time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then, the flame had found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body, but that was not all. Once the security card system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective. Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That's exactly what happens. Voltij gained admin privileges. Yep. That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash-tier model circuit board, with extra logic added by another scientist. Now, this is important because the game is not going to tell us this. Ash-tier is Luca's last name.
Yep.
Luca from Chrono Trigger. Fate itself did not realize that this circuit was present within the core of its system. Or, more correctly, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all record of its detection.
Fun.
Dr. Luca Ash-tier. Okay,
it does tell you.
It does tell you. I thought that it didn't. Unbelievably intelligent and incredibly enthusiastic. You might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist. Of course, I don't believe it was Luca alone that devised this plan. I'm sure the first curator of this research center, a man named Balthazar, had a hand in it too. Fate, bring out the traitor, Prometheus.
Affirmative. You have finally released me. Welcome back. So you're the real Voltij. I've waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Voltij, I beg you, please bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons.
Fate, eliminate him.
Affirmative. Now eliminating Prometheus.
No, you cannot.
Voltij, please, for the future of mankind, for the future.
See, that was pretty good. You did a good job there. This part always chokes me up a little bit, and the reason why is because I don't know if this is confirmed, but I heard this theory, and this is kind of the way that I interpret it, that Prometheus actually is Robo from Chrono Trigger.
Yep, that's true.
Or if it's not Robo himself or themselves, then it is at least based on Robo.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay, because keep in mind this game is all about time shenanigans, right? So basically Robo from Chrono Trigger just died. They were just killed by Fate. But if you win the game and fix the timelines, then this never happened, which means that if you get the good ending to the game, because yes, there are multiple endings, then Robo is fine. So do with that information what you will. That's what lets me sleep at night. Idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate. Lynx, why you? See, because like Tobor recognizes that it's a fellow robot or AI or whatever. Come, Voltij. Here we go. The big reveal. Boom.
Ooshi big.
Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive. I love this enemy design. This is one of my favorite bosses in the game.
Everybody say hello to the Fate computer system. Yes, that's right. Lynx has been the Fate computer system the entire time, trying to manipulate things in World 01.
Because that was the only way that Fate could. It was disconnected, thanks to the whole thing with Voltij becoming the Arbiter. So Fate is trying to set the timelines back the way that they were and regain control over El Nido, basically at this point in order to preserve its own existence.
Yep.
Like, that's kind of the way I interpret it, is like Fate is sort of stuck in a loop of trying to prevent the paradox of it not existing.
Yep. That's basically what's happening here.
It's a self-preservation thing.
And we are basically on Team Free Will and are trying to stop her from manipulating everybody.
Yeah, no, Fate is black and 8, of course, just like Lynx has always been. It looks purple on this here. Commencing countdown. 5. Oh boy.
Oh, Lord.
That's okay. It can use Diminish all it wants to because we have the Master Mune. TBH. It's going to use a lot of that. There's going to be Gravitons, Free Falls, Gravity Blow. Ironically, you can steal a really good white element from Fate if you bring 4. If you bring Fargo or Captain Boss, rather, sorry. If you bring Captain Boss or Lil Cha, then you can steal a Holy Healing.
It's a really good spell,
which is a very good spell, but go for it. Because that's a physical attack, so it's going to be affected less by Diminish.
Get over there and uppercut.
Yeah. Man. I wish that we could steal that Holy Healing. We're going to have to get one from somewhere else, though. Because Holy Healing restores all HP and status to the whole party.
Yeah.
Oh man, even Luminaire's not doing much with that Diminish. Of course, there were 2 black on the field.
Yeah,
so.
like nothing about this situation was helping that.
Yeah.
3.
Bad things are going to happen in a minute. I love this attack.
Just spits a laser at you.
No, that's the eye rays.
Oh, was that eye rays?
Yeah, that's the eye rays. The mouth laser is coming. Go for it. Because then you've got a chance for Antifa to get the black off the field.
Okay.
And now we get to see Strong Arm.
Just throws that the frick away.
Replaces it with this instead. Here we go.
I love that thing. That
Future
cannon looks
laser.
so good.
Honestly, very cool. Actually.
Big gun arm. We love it. Two.
Oh, yep, now we have to get some of that black off the
Well,
field.
Antifa just died.
No, it's fine. It's so fine.
Nope, she dead.
Ooh.
She do be dead, though.
Okay, well. Do anything. Do literally anything. Meteor shower. There we go.
Once again, throw rocks at them. This is not gonna do much.
That's okay. Do we have Magnagate on? Because that does work really well in this fight.
Maybe, but I do not have the slots to get it up.
That's okay. I wish we'd put the black plate on someone.
Yeah, that would have been good.
This'll work, though, because if you get Antifa back on her feet, then she can use, like, a heal all or something. So she's got 7... Yeah.
Ooh, was that a... Oh, yeah, the cure-all.
Yeah, but that's... Yeah, there you go. That's a bit of overkill for the others, but it
she
should
needs
restore
it.
her to full HP, though. There we go. And there's white on the field, so if we can keep that white on there... Does he have like a photon beam you can use? Photon ray, there we go.
Yeah, that'll help. A little. Not much, but a little.
Yeah, 2 white on the field will make her big attack deal less.
1.
Here we go. She's gonna try and put some more black on the field before the attack goes off.
She really just does not like Antifa.
She's gonna do it a couple of times. That's why we wanted white on the field, to break up the sequence. Alright, that's okay though, because you have just enough elements to, yeah, put some more white on there.
I love this boss music, by the way.
Yeah.
Very understated, but very good.
Yeah, kind of a creepy... Ooh, we've got enough. Yes. He's already got elements, so just... She's gonna hit anyway.
Yeah, she is.
Use a, anything white. He used his revive. All he's got is a recover all.
Yeah.
I hesitate to use that, but that would bring Antifa back up, and more white is more better.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because that means there'll be only 1 black on the field and 2 white. 0. Here we go. It's dark energy time. Boom. That's her big hits. That's the big hits. But if you can survive everything else that she does, that's really the only attack you have to worry about. It legit is. Like, this fight is actually not that hard. Hey, and we got those extra recover-alls.
Yep.
A white character using that with 2 white on the field? Well, 1 white. The black is going to cancel out. There we go.
That still helps.
Yeah. So that's it. Just rinse and repeat.
I would just beat the crap out of her. Recommencing countdown. 5.
I love that. Ooh.
And then she just punches you.
Boom.
Let's see.
And at this point, yeah, you just hit her with everything. Try to keep as much black off the field as possible. As much white on the field as possible. And just whittle her away.
I'm gonna have to fight with Topor first. There we go. I don't know why it selects them in that order, but oh well.
It's party order, I guess. Not bad.
Let's see.
Hair cutter.
Oh man.
There'll
Yeah.
still be 2 white on the field if you want to do that. And Diminish, I think, may have worn off by now. God, this stupid attack.
Love that attack.
His hair lightsaber.
It's so good.
God, it's so bad. Alright. We're doing pretty solid damage.
Ah.
Oh, she's weak.
4.
Usually she gets 1 dark energy off, but then at this point in the game, of course, if you have a favorite party that you've been using, they're going to have all of the star bonuses and mini-level bonuses and stuff. So this fight can be a piece of cake. Honestly, the way that we've been constantly switching characters, which makes it harder on us, I think that we're doing pretty well. If she only gets 1 dark energy off, I will be so happy.
Yeah, given that, absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. I'll be more than satisfied with that. Because usually, if you know what you're doing, you can get her down before she gets a 2nd dark energy off anyway. And so that means that if with the kind of self-imposed penalties that we have been suffering, if we have multi-punch, you can do a multi-punch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. There we go.
Then, I mean, that's pretty good. There, she literally does a Tifa combo, or an Antifa combo. Hey,
Whoop.
Somebody said it in chat. Who was it? Blunt said, yeah, 1 line of, if fascism equals 1, stop.
3.
So what happens when fascism gets too powerful? Antifa appears to save the day, so
I hope she gets the last hit.
that would be really good, yeah. More punching. He's not gonna get off a whatchamacallit, a Grim Reaper, but
No.
Black Hole though might be the way to go. It's gonna put Black on the field, but then Voltij can use a recover all or something. Slurp. Assorted slurping noises.
Everything except her hole.
Yeah, the hole for some reason is on like a different layer.
That didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping it would.
Yeah. But she is black innate herself, so it's going to deal less damage. I'm going to do a flying arrow.
Absolutely, I'm going to do a flying arrow.
And then Antifa can heal. Boom, baby. Ooh, almost 300 damage with 2 black on the field. That's pretty good. Oh, I think that's it. Got her.
Fate is down.
We did it, folks. Here she goes. That's it. Lynx is gone.
The Fate computer system is no more.
Finally, after all this time with him being the primary antagonist, Lynx is finally defeated. 40 stars.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, big one.
Love it.
Ooh, another big one. 15 HP for both of them. Nice. They are very tanky, though, so... And we found a magic seal, which is always what Fate drops, 100% of the time.
Love it, though.
Very nice. Now we're going to watch a series of cutscenes.
No. How could you? I, Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die. But you did anyway.
Meant to be eternal, but good luck with that. Where in blazes am I? Voltij. Wow, it's been like a whole game disc since the last time we saw each other. What happened to me? Oh, that's it.
There she goes.
I love, just watch this. Here she goes. There is no stopping her. They didn't want to show her climbing the whole way, though. Uh-oh. Another character we've not seen for a while. Non. Arrête. Ne touchez pas. Do not touch it. Girl, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself down the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But s'il vous plaît, girl, do not drag Voltij and the others down into destruction with you. Shut up, you loony, I know what I'm doing. It's too late, there's no turning back now. Ooh. What's happening? Question marks.
Why is Quinn here?
Oh, what's happening to Quinn? Oh boy. All kinds of confusing things are about to happen. Fate has fallen. Fate has died. Oh boy, they was very excited about that. Finally, the time's come. Hey. It's trademark little hey hey. Indeed. The long, endless night shall finally come to an end. Like they're all talking to each other, even across timelines. Somehow they're having a conversation.
Now, for mankind.
Uh-oh. I shall make you bleed.
Feel 1,000,000 years. Ah, darn it!
Of
I
this
didn't get
planet
it.
suffering.
I didn't get it fast enough. Blah.
Yeah, these timed dialogues are obviously not meant to be read aloud. I don't think they're meant to be read
Ooh,
at all.
cutscene.
Ah, Sky Dragon Island, a peaceful place where nothing bad could ever happen. It's a good thing Toma and his friends are not there right now. What's this? What's this? There's something in the air.
Oh my
What's
God.
this? It's shedding everywhere. Ooh.
Ah, I love this cutscene.
Whip Snappa. Throwing them big arms out. Uh-oh. Look at that. Sky Dragon Isle got up. Looks a little different now. Oh boy. Terra Tower. It's come back to life again. In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in the time crash. How do you know this? There is a reason.
There is a reason.
Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Perhaps it was the awakening Lavos who pulled the frozen flame back through time to it. Maybe so that Lavos, who saw the possibility that some young adventurers might destroy it, could create a backup plan. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Dinopolis, the future city of the Reptites, Azala's descendants who had evolved more closely with the planet. So yeah, of course, remember that Lavos killed the dinosaurs.
Yep.
So the Reptites, who were the original master race that ruled over this planet before humans evolved, and humans only evolved because Lavos killed the Reptites.
Yep.
So there's still another timeline out there somewhere where that didn't happen. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future, perhaps our planet beckoned Dinopolis into the past, maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed up the frozen flame. It was fate which used the flame's power to divide and seal the dragons in slumber. And now that fate's been defeated, the dragons will join together again to start their revenge. So yeah, the dragon gods came back through time with Dinopolis, and fate used the frozen flame to separate them and seal them away. And there you go, the earth dragon's wings. The water dragon's just flies without them, apparently. And the green dragon, for some reason, has wings.
They just kind of fold up when they're not using them. It's fine.
But so yeah, there's the purpose of the archipelago. The reason those islands were created was because fate divided up the dragons that came back with Dinopolis and bound them in slumber to keep them from stopping it.
This is such a wild scene.
Yeah, this is so weird. That's weird, lit dragon. They all fly into each other. Uh-oh. And they form
A jet.
a jet, apparently, yes. Oh. And what's this? That's where the dragon tear came from. I don't know if the game actually ever says that or not, but that's what I always interpreted that as, is that the weird orb in its mouth is a dragon tear. I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Voltij. Adieu. Uh-oh. Girl just collapses.
Quinn shoots off into the sky.
Yep. She steals the frozen flame and leaves with it. Where is she taking it?
Oh boy, lots of characters.
Also, before they start talking, I have to say here, this is one of the parts of the game that is very confusing, even to people who have played it multiple times, because Chrono Cross does a terrible job of explaining this, but you may have noticed that Quinn reacted in that cutscene when the other dragons were talking to each other and merging. Why was her face there? Why was she part of that? I don't think the game ever actually tells you.
It's very bad about it.
It doesn't tell you. So, remember they said there was the possibility of maybe there was a 7th dragon? We're just going to leave it at that for now.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a frickin' break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time? Yeah. Damn. What is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing. The only problem is... So, we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the great SS Invincible can make it up there either. There has to be a way. At least our objective is clear. I do not know how, but we must find a way. And you'll notice here, like, you can see Voltij over there in the corner with his party. So, like, we're just not in Chronopolis anymore.
Nope.
We just left
after all that.
The dragon jet circles the city and flies away, and we just, I guess, whatever we were doing was not important enough to stick around. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what Voltij is like. No, I didn't like it, so he just left.
So, like, whatever happened to Girl after that?
Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up. Indeed. She is resting at Gramps' place. Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it. There's no sense... Wait. Excuse me. Pirate talk. There's no sense staying here. Come on, mateys. Let's shove off.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Yay!
Yeah! Woo! Let's
Get some yes in chat. Okay, so we get to pick our party here. I don't know why it offers us this choice, because like we get to choose again anyway.
I don't know.
So we're just gonna skip this screen and go on, because we need to save it and stuff before we do anything else anyway.
See, like, it immediately puts you out on the world map, so you can just...
Exactly. So we're not worried about this, but we're gonna worry about it next time when we come back for another episode of Chrono Cross on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US. And as Pixel saves it in both slots.
Yes, always.
I'm going to remind you, of course, to follow and sub here on Twitch or here on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If you haven't already, turn on notifications, all that kind of stuff. And the next section that we're going to go through is going to be fairly short. We have some other little tidying up things to do, and then we're going to hit the last dungeon.
Yep.
So Chrono Cross is almost over, folks. What party would you like to see us use for the finale? Let us know either over on Twitter or Facebook. Follow us there and DM us. Post your comments on YouTube. Tell us who you would like to see Voltij take with him into the final battle. and we will catch you next time. Between now and then, of course, there's going to be more Disciples 2 on Thursday. There's going to be more Draken on Saturday, so come have fun with me on those streams. And of course, there's also our new Patreon, especially if you watch on YouTube. I know if you're already watching on Twitch, it's easy to just sub here. But if you're watching on YouTube and you want to have more of a say in what's going on with the channel, or like what games we're going to play next, then check out our Patreon, which is going to be linked down in the video description. Or if you're watching on Twitch, of course, go to the channel and it's all linked there. Everything's linked to each other. Links everywhere, except not in Chrono Cross anymore because he's dead.
Killed him.
He's dead
now.
We're finally rid of him.
Stop talking about him. He's in the past.
No links here. Well, of course, you know how the past is when it comes to Chrono Cross. But we're going to look towards the future. So we will see you for the next stream. And until then, as always,
thanks for playing.